Ωραία.
Revelio.
Μέσα είναι. Ας να το βγάλω το quest, γιατί...
Revelio.
Πούλησα το μεταξύ τα αντικείμενα. Λογικά τα πούλησα. Αφού έτσι και στο πιο πολύ ώρα είμαστε εκτός κάστρου.
Revelio. Repulsor. Revelio. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. 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 Depulso. Accio.
Είναι λίγο παλούκι αυτό τώρα.
Accio. Depulso.
Πόνα σου.
Accio. Depulso. Oh. Glacius. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio.
Όχι.
Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio.
Όχι.
Accio.
Πω, τι έκανα μαλάκες.
Accio.
Πάλι μαλακή έκανε.
Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. 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 Depulso. Accio. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio.
Νομίζω μπορώ να πηδήξω εδώ.
Accio. Depulso. Accio. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio.
Κολλάει πλακέ και δεν προχωράει.
Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio.
Όχι.
Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Oh. Accio. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. 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 Depulso. Accio.
Σκατά, νομίζω κατάλαβα τι πρέπει να κάνω.
Accio. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio.
Φλακία έκανα.
Depulso. Accio.
Νομίζω τώρα θα το καταφέρω.
Repulsor. Accio. Repulsor. Accio. Repulsor. Accio.
Σχεδόν σωστό, αλλά κάτι δεν έκανα σωστά. Κάπου το έκανα λάθος. Έλα ρε.
Accio. Repulsor. Accio. Repulsor. Accio. Repulsor. Accio. 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 Repulsor. Accio. Repulsor. Accio. Accio. Repulsor. Accio. Repulsor. Accio.
Έλα γαμό.
Accio. Repulsor. Accio. Repulsor. Accio. Depulso. 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 Accio.
Τέλεια.
Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio.
Να, δεν είναι αυτό.
Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio.
Πω, τα νεύρα μου.
Accio. Depulso. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso.
Εντάξει, μισό λεπτό τώρα γιατί δεν γίνεται. Πόσο δύσκολο το έχουν κάνει ρε φίλε.
Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. 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 Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio.
Απίστευτο.
Revelio. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso.
Τώρα, φίλε.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Θα πάω να αγοράσω κάποια πράγματα.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
My advice when dealing with untoward...
You're back! Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Let's look at what we have, shall we? Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
I have been drawn.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble.
Α, τα αγόρασα όλα, οκ.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Και πάμε εδώ.
Revelio.
My plan.
Hello. Mind you don't turn quick.
Revelio.
Up with a rhetorical feather, it doesn't half hurt.
Hello.
Welcome to Brood and Peck. I mean, the lot of it was bought up by a trader in... Apparently, must have been someone... Anyway, always have trouble collect... Used to carry them in the... But people kept asking...
I can imagine that.
There's worse. Trust me. Most of the... Not surprising, I suppose. The cry on those things.
Sounds like stocking your...
Truer words never... Used to carry beasts themselves. Not my fault if the little ones caught a flea of an... And I do like to make sure the beasts are safe and well... Now, why don't you have a good... Always best to pop it.
Thank you, I will.
Take all the time you...
What do you have for...
Now, what sorts of beast byproducts might you be looking to acquire? I'll not mind seeing you.
Revelio.
Consider yourself welcome.
Aren't you the one who defeated that awful acroman?
Ωραία.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Ωραία, μισό. Πάμε.
Revelio.
Αυτά πως και δεν τα είχα ανοίξει. Τι πας.
Hello.
You as well.
What sort of product?
I sell all manner. Fancied I could make.
How long have you been?
All of my life.
I hear.
Ranrock's law.
What do you have?
What can I help you with today? It's good luck for me you stopped by. Glad you were able to stop by.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Κουνήσου λίγο.
Hello. What do you have?
What can I help you with today? Glad you were able to stop by.
Revelio.
Για να δούμε τι τερατάκια έχει εδώ που μπορούμε να πιάσουμε. Τα πουλιά.
Revelio. Levioso.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Expelliarmus.
Yes!
Confringo. Protego.
Why can't I hit you? Get a custom. That's a message. What are you thinking?
Confringo. Confringo.
Are you quite finished?
Protego. Defender. Confringo.
You were never going to win.
Πώς πέθανα ρε μαλ... Τώρα αυτό εγώ να μάθω καμιά βάντα και τάβρα να τελειώνουμε.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo.
Temptation does not belong in battle.
Protego.
I have defense.
Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Defender. Incendio. Protego. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Defender.
You won't get away with
Protego. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
I shall avenge your death.
Defender. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio.
There. I'm not going to hurt you.
Revelio.
Everything's all right now.
Ώνα σου, τι γίνεται εδώ?
I should investigate.
Revelio. Lumos. Confringo.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
Revelio.
An intruder!
Mine now, demigod.
Hello, Hamora. Revelio.
Wonder.
Revelio.
Hello, nice.
Welcome. I am Bernard Indiaye, and this...
I'm curious.
An incredibly unpleasant goblin called Feldcroft. Some claim, whatever the case.
What do you say?
Glad you asked. If you don't...
What brought you to...
Beautiful place. As for the I've always loved...
What do you have for...
What are we in the market for today? A pleasure doing business with you. Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
Revelio.
Wouldn't mind a plum job at Gringotts. Suit me, sitting around all day. Mind you.
Nice to... What do you have?
What are we in the market for today? Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
Off on another adventure, are we?
Aloha Mora.
Δεν ήταν καλύτερο αυτό, για να δούμε. Δεν μ' αρέσει.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy. Hey. Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Τι πρόβλημα έχει αυτή?
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Revelio.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met on my first day at Hogwarts, in the Slytherin common room.
Oh, the common room. I adored teasing first years about spotting mermaids through the window. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cosy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves any time soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
Oh.
Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor. Only good wizard is a dead wizard in my book.
Protego!
Πού είναι ρε φίλε?
Leviosa!
Put me down!
Descendo!
Arrogant child! I'll bury you in the deepest. What's that? Who's there?
Protego! Fringo! Confringo! Incendio!
Incendio! No! Don't get you yet!
Confringo!
Πέθανα, τέλεια.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Come on there! Protego! Incendio! Stupid! Expelliarmus! Rebellio!
What was that?
Confringo! Sendo! Stupid!
Nothing to say back. It was pitiful.
Expelliarmus!
That's embarrassing, isn't it?
Confringo!
Bumble beneath my feet. I won't rest until...
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
I will make you
Defendo! Incendio! Protego! Stupid one!
What's the point of this exactly?
Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
You've made your last mistake.
Θα το δούμε.
I'll bring you from almost over here.
Expelliarmus!
What is happening?
Confringo! Incendio! Defendo!
No!
Stick taken out!
How nice of you to stop.
Confringo! Defendo! Protego!
I won't rest. You will regret.
Incendio! Confringo!
I hate that!
Defendo! Stupid one! Protego!
Pity. Not quite.
Leviosa! Expelliarmus!
Let's get it. Not quite.
Έλα ρε μα. Απ' την αρχή πάλι καλά, εντάξει.
Expelliarmus!
Why is it
Confringo!
Hello?
Somebody there?
Yeah.
Protego!
Stop it! You do that! I won't rest.
Expelliarmus!
Why don't you come up here and... I will make you.
Potato! Stupid boy! Defender!
I won't rest. You've made your last mistake. You're really not very good at this, are you?
Levioso!
One left. You almost had a lucky shot.
Potato!
One left.
Expelliarmus!
Just you wait till I'm on solid ground.
Confringo!
You are postponing the inevitable.
Potato! Stupid boy!
Lucky, that's all.
Confringo!
Here it comes.
Incendio!
Why can't I hit you? Why? Stupid this out, no?
Potato!
How nice of you to
Expelliarmus!
stop by.
Confringo! Levioso!
Confringo!
Defender!
You can't stop it.
Levioso!
Levioso! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Έλα ρε.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything. I've heard goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
Revelio!
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Revelio.
Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Είναι το σπίτι της άλλης.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realise it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about.
Lumos.
Tells me they're after something bigger.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Revelio.
Lumos. Lumos. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Revelio.
Lumos. I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know. is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come.
Για να δούμε.
I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Revelio.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Τι είναι αυτό,
Anything helpful in the note?
Revelio.
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Is it connected to our common room?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to see Anne would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Revelio. Revelio.
After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Τι θέλει μόνο πάλι αυτή.
If I could undo all that happened that day,
Aliens and a historian's uniform. It was really...
Revelio.
That dueling off rather gamely.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Dominic mä käyn maskmaan.
The Pinch Smedleys will always look upon you as a trusted ally and friend.
Hello, Adelaide. How are you?
Very well, thanks to you. The more I learn about Ranrock's foul, I looked back over his old owls and noticed that they included pertinent details. I believe that Ranrock's fiends were after... He was willingly going...
Any other pertinent details?
Plenty. Uncle Roland couldn't be certain, but he thought he overheard goblins talking about He wasn't sure what they meant, but something about the way they... It's...
It was nothing.
So am I. Seeing him again, I for one can't help but look over my... And your reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies.
Professor Shah.
Astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the Highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
He lives kind of there.
Oh, hello. I'm Amit. We met in potions class. I'm happy to report that we've yet to have any explosions in this class.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find...
Revelio.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could.
Professor Shah's just about as cold and distant as the bloody stars she wants us to chart. Not how I wanted to spend my evening.
Not sure what you can learn from these astronomy tables that you can't learn from a cup of tea leaves.
The constellations are beautiful. Not sure they're worth dying of a cold for, but they are beautiful.
Our meat thinks he knows everything. Even told me he can speak gobbledygook. Sounded like gibberish to me.
I had heard about these odd stone tables out in the Highlands. Perhaps that's what Professor Shah was talking about.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could. What a good that did. How am I supposed to find...
Revelio.
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night for stargazing. Do not let it be wasted.
Professor Shah.
It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks after things. But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, you must rid your... We ourselves are not unlike blank star charts, you know? Empty canvases waiting to be inscribed.
Am I right in thinking you are unimpressed by divination?
Of the many other so-called disciplines taught here, divination is perhaps the most feeble. Do not confuse astronomy and astrology. One is concerned with mysteries stellar and lunar. The other is mere lunacy.
You mentioned astronomy tables earlier, in class. What were you talking about?
Long ago, devotees of the for centuries, wizards made use of these Sadly, they have since become mere monuments to the intrepid intellectual...
Thank you, Professor. I look forward to stargazing.
I am glad to hear it. Should be a stellar night for it.
The perfect night for... Oh, hello again.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shah was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help?
I do. Are you in? Let us get moving while the star...
All right, I suppose I can go with you.
It will be. Trust me, I have read practically every... Shall we?
Ναι, ξέρω που είναι, το έχω βρει.
The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it.
Revelio.
Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the class.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
Revelio.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
Incendio.
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no, not this close to school, I mean.
I think you should do the honors. Go on, try it out.
Revelio.
Ναι, τι πρέπει να κάνω ακριβώς?
Amit, could I ask you?
Oh,
Why are you so fascinated?
I suppose because there is plenty to learn about a lot of subjects, but astronomy seems limited. They are forever discovering new moons and stars. In fact, they discovered a new planet just 50 years ago.
Where precisely is the table we're looking for?
According to an old astronomer's chronicle I found in the library.
Actually, that's all I wanted to know.
Oh, very well then.
Πώς το χρησιμοποιώ ακριβώς?
Revelio. Confringo.
Τον πλάκα μας κάνει τώρα. Πώς το χρησιμοποιώ? Α.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. Stargazing is all about patience and precision. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't...
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad... Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night. What a view. Incredible!
It's a race.
Revelio.
Anything to do with the dark arts should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus Curse?
What does the Cruciatus Curse do?
It's known as the Torture Curse. Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Revelio.
Ναι, θα τις μάθω. Τώρα αν θα τις χρησιμοποιώ είναι άλλη κουβέντα.
What are you up to now?
What seems to be the problem?
You may wear. I'm not all I need.
Well, as...
Oh, here. No gr... I must insist that you accept this small token of me gratitude for your thoughtfulness.
The Ministry ought to loosen the reins on the dark arts.
Just because I'm a poacher doesn't mean I dislike beasts.
Confringo!
Better be a beast.
Potato! Stupefy! Levioso! What are you doing?
Avoiding our problem. Clever.
Stupefy! Levioso!
Confringo! Is this your... I've seen Potato! Incendio! And your fun!
Accio! Levioso! Confringo! Defendo! Potato! Stupefy!
Nothing more than luck!
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Stupefy! Confringo! Defendo! Revelio!
Γιατί να με τις μάθω, σιγά.
These rocks have seen better days.
Confringo! Defendo! Incendio! Confringo! Defendo! Revelio!
Έχω μάθει και περισσότερα τώρα.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
Τι θες να δεις? Από εδώ τα έχω μάθει όλα. Από εδώ αυτά. Εδώ. Εδώ δεν έχω μάθει κάτι. Και εδώ στα Dark Arts. Α, για κάτσε να... εντάξει.
Psst, over here, quietly. I am glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And one other thing. Harlow mentioned you to his colleagues. They did not mistake you for someone else, did they?
No, they didn't. Rookwood and Harlow are after me.
Why did you lie to me? And what do they want with a Hogwarts student?
Professor Fig told me to keep things quiet, but I know I can trust you, Natty. Rookwood and Harlow want something Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before I came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know it's a lot to take in.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it's safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. And we can help to take them down
Καλά, αυτοί αφήνουν όλους τους μαθητές να βγαίνουν έξω από το κάστρο, έτσι.
That Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
Μάλιστα.
Can't we just bypass Officer Singer and go directly to the ministry?
Do you think they will listen to a student? Only Officer Singer can start an investigation. The ministry will come in later.
You seem to be very determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why?
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can get if they are not stopped. It's a long story, one I promise to share when we have more time. For now, let's do what we came to do.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible.
Τέλεια.
Revelio.
Καλά, εδώ τους αφήνουν και κάνουν βόλτες στο Hogsmeade μόνοι τους.
Confringo. Incendio. Defendo. Revelio.
I wonder what that does. Well, that... Perhaps something with a bit more force.
Depulso.
That did it.
Levioso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso.
I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty.
Revelio.
Τώρα αλήθεια δεν μπορώ να κάνω μαγικά έτσι. Οκ.
Dead end. Must be another way in. That looks as if it might raise the gate.
Revelio. Depulso. Accio.
Well done. I will be right up. I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door.
Με τα χέρια κάνει μαγικά, δεν έχει ραβδί.
That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Harlow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah, restrain the beast!
I
Skywing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get this thing back.
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blasted! There's gotta be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere.
Revelio.
Και πάλι δεν έχει το ραβδί.
Surprising how many nibblers you could find down there. Mind you, I do have a knack.
I hope Natty stays out of trouble.
Compulso.
Huh. Και δεν χρειάζεται όλο ραβδί.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Not the safest place to sneak into.
Να.
Revelio.
Is that all they're teaching in school these days?
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Confringo!
What have you done?
Depulso. Protego. Stupefy. Defender. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Που με κατάλαβε τώρα αυτό σκέφτε. Ναι, αλλά ο Dumbledore είναι ο Dumbledore.
Revelio. Alohomora.
Ο Dumbledore υποτίθεται ότι είναι από τους πιο ισχυρούς μάγους. Αυτή εδώ τώρα είναι μια μαθήτρια.
Revelio.
I hope Natty's having an easier time of it.
Alohomora. Revelio.
You're going home in a wooden box! Levioso!
Expelliarmus.
Would you like me to put you down?
Confringo. Incendio. Incendio. Defender. Depulso.
Mind yourself! Levioso!
Accio. Protego. Leviosa.
Stop this!
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Defender.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Oh no, Deke was right. We need to save you from these barbarians. Revelio. Revelio.
Τι να έχει αυτό το κουτί άραγε. Μια βλακεία.
Highwing, it's all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, Mora.
Hurry.
Καλά είναι ηλίθια, Μας έκανα πάντα και τα αυρά.
There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle. This is amazing!
It's incredible, isn't it?
Και αυτό είπε ότι γυρνάει από... Κάνει έκτακτο δρομολόγιο, ποιος ξέρει. Άσε που πώς τα μετέφεραν πράγματα. Λογικά το τρένο θα τα έφερνε.
How exciting! exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Hallow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Hallow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you. I have learned of a wizard who is being harassed by Hallow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Hallow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
When you have a moment, please stop by the room of requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
Τι θέλει πάλι μωρέ αυτή.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
Poppy, τι εννοείς, ποιο νοσοκόμα?
Let's go! Come on, Highwing!
Όχι, Poppy Sweating τη λένε αυτήν. Άλλη είναι.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
What do you have?
What can I help you with today? Ah, yes, a wonderful choice. I hope to see you again sometime.
I pressed Ominous regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so.
He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
Why did he challenge that horrible man?
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead. He killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
I don't mean to be grim, but could Harlow have taken him?
Archie's satchel is missing, so he may have left on his... I hope he wasn't here.
Do you know which way Archie...
He never wanders far. I'm afraid...
Is there anything more?
He's...
What reason would...
My husband had been looking... I begged...
We'll find your son.
Thank you.
Πώς θα το βρω, μωρέ.
Do not worry, Mrs. Bickle. We will bring Archie home. When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
Confringo! Potato! Stupefy!
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hypocrites cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need. We will need something more. This must be little Archie's hideout that Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Archie?
Revelio.
Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went. There! Archie's footprints. He went this way. I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child. We must find Archie quickly.
Revelio.
Wolves! Prepare for it.
Α, τώρα έχεις γραφτεί,
Incendio. Confringo.
I hope Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack. We should look around.
Revelio.
Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again. Archie went this way. I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can imagine.
Revelio.
A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again. Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way.
Ah.
Levioso!
Τέλεια, το έπιασα το Thestral. Α, κι άλλο Thestral.
Thestrals. They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter. I found comfort in it. I still do. I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
Revelio.
Ωραία, έπιασε ένα αρσενικό και ένα θηλυκό. Αν θυμάμαι καλά. Βλακή έκανα. Ναι, ένα αρσενικό και ένα θηλυκό. Ωραία.
I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died. My mother was away, and I felt quite helpless. It was a long time ago in some ways, but in others, it seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him so clearly.
You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
Revelio. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expulso! Stupid! Thought you had Sendo! Levioso! Confringo! Protego! Incendio!
I'm just warming up.
Expulso! Confringo! Protego! Defendo!
That's just the beginning.
Rookwood don't go down easy! Levioso! Incendio! I shall kill you for this when I get down from here! Benito! Let it display! Expulso! Protego!
You made that! Expulso! Not my best work, I'll admit!
Incendio!
Too slow!
Go stupid!
Petrificus totalis!
Let me just get out of my Incendio!
Petrificus totalis!
Protego! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Are you even trying? Confringo!
Petrificus totalis!
Protego! Expulso! Stupefy!
Έμαθα, ναι.
Revelio!
Έλα που δεν ανεβαίνει. Ποιος άγχωσε?
Incendio!
Η μάχη.
Whoa. Revelio.
Ναι. Έχω μαζέψει κι άλλα. Θα ασχοληθώ μετά.
That complicates things a little. Hush now.
You don't think he saw it happen, do you? He's just a child. We should release him.
Μη γυρίσεις, μη γυρίσεις, μη γυρίσεις. Μάλιστα από εδώ δεν πάει. Ναι, μάλλον πρέπει να γίνει μάχη εδώ.
Somebody out there. I've never seen.
Expelliarmus. Confront. Incendio. Stupid.
Coward! What they fearing?
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
You're easier to spot than an eruption.
Incendio.
They got what they deserved.
Revelio.
Ναι μωρέ, περίμενε, θα σε βοηθήσουμε. Είπαμε, ναι.
I need your help.
Archie. Archie Bickle.
How do you know who I am?
Your mother sent us to find you.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Not too loud, Archie.
Sorry.
Έγινε να κάνει κανένα Lohomora.
Alohomora.
Τι όταν μιλάει.
I'm Uncle Tarlo.
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't.
Thank you.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie.
Oh, Archie, you're here! Oh, you're safe.
Mother? Oh, Mother. Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe, Mr. Filbert, and I think they also said Otto's name.
Oh, I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was the last thing we need is that month.
It may be too late for that.
Then you needn't anger him further. I assure you, the threat could...
I'm sorry again about your...
Thank you. And I can never repay...
Yes.
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other. I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something.
Thanks.
Thank you for your help today.
Aren't you the student who ran all those goblin loyalists off?
Hello.
What can I do for you?
What do you have?
What can I help you with today? I hope to see you again sometime.
Κάτσε να πάμε τώρα να δεις που έχω τα τέρατα. Μπορώ, ναι.
Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that, Deke has had a thought. He...
Τι έγινε τώρα?
Seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deke was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deke knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave. And Deke knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. As the item you wove in the loom.
I understand. Leave it to me.
Oh, thank you.
Α, ωραία. Δύο αρσενικά. Α, όχι. Έπιασε και θελικό, εντάξει.
You should be proud of all the potions.
Έλα, αυτό κατάφερα να το βάλω. Έλα τώρα τα νεύρα μου.
Peck thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
Ωραία. Φτάνει για απόψε. Αύριο πάλι.